at 7 p.m. We're going to call the meeting to order. Statement is hereby made that adequate notice of this meeting was given by posting written notice prominently on the bulletin board in the office of the Board of Education, the district website, and sent to the 4 district schools. The mailing or hand delivery of said notice to the designated newspapers of PLG, PSG, PSA, PTSO, SAB presidents, and the student representatives to the board, filing with the clerk of Homeland Township, police headquarters, and the public library. May I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Wall,
Here.
Mr. Damari, Mr. Reddy, Dr. Kalor, Mrs. DeSillo, here, Mr. Buckley,
Here.
Mr. Mann, Mr. Becci,
Here.
Mrs. LaPresti. Here. We have a quorum.
Great. Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. And for the folks that are watching online streaming, welcome to you as well. Meetings of the board are open to the public, and all members of the community should feel very free to participate. There are 2 opportunities for the public to speak. The first is at the beginning of the meeting for agenda items only. And the second one is at the end of the meeting for any other item that you may have in your mind. Any individual desiring to speak shall give their name, address, and the group, if any, that you're representing. The presentation should be as brief as possible, but if you can keep it to around 3 minutes, that would be great. There are certain matters that may be brought before the board that cannot be immediately addressed in public. Such matters may be referred by the president to a board committee and/or the superintendent for consideration or resolution. Just for the record, Chris Damari, vice president, is present. The board vests in the president or other presiding officer authority to terminate the remarks of any individual if she deems it in the best interest of those present to do so. Would everyone please join us in a salute to the flag? Thank you very much. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. We are going to go straight to the report of the superintendent. Thank you. Dr. Cascon.
Thank you, President Wall. Good evening, board members, administration, staff, and community members. Although many of our staff and students are enjoying the summer break, our district has been busy with a number of significant activities. We have several summer programs underway. We have thrilled to announce that the In Spirit AI Summer Camp has begun at the high school. Our middle and high school students are exploring artificial intelligence, learning about its origins, machine learning, and natural language processing. This week, they'll gain hands-on experience with neural networks, and next week, they'll work on mentor-led projects. We're fortunate to have instructors from Cornell University and Harvard guiding them. The camp will conclude with student project presentations next Thursday, which I am looking forward to attending. We also have our summer step-up program, off to a great start with 106 students enrolled. The first week was focused on benchmarking to identify areas for targeted instruction. And in the coming weeks, students will receive small group instruction tailored to prepare them for the next grade level, focusing on essential content and skills. We also have our extended school year program, which has been underway with 48 students and dedicated staff ensuring a supportive and productive learning environment. And I would just, again, extend thanks to our staff, obviously our students, and also our parents who get their kids to school every day for these important programs. Athletics, our athletic teams have been participating in voluntary summer practice sessions in preparation for the upcoming school year. Fall sports, including football, girls tennis, soccer, field hockey, volleyball, cross country, gymnastics, cheer, and dance, will start on August 12th and 19th. The first home game of the year will be on Friday, August 30th at 6 p.m., which is a football game against Long Branch. A number of curriculum writing and other programs are taking place this summer from July 8th to July 18th. 14 literacy teachers collaborated to develop a new curriculum aligned with the New English learning standards. This effort has resulted in a comprehensive and innovative curriculum. Additionally, 14 math teachers gathered from July 8th to 11th to begin rewriting the mathematics curriculum in alignment with the 2023 math standards, starting with a vertical alignment document that outlines students' mathematical progression from K to 12. Our business education teacher at the high school, Mr. Cohen, has been helping students secure internships with over 20 students placed in various fields such as education, cardiology, dermatology, fitness, dentistry, and music production. Also busy during the summer is our technology department. A number of projects installing Promethean boards at Indian Hill School, High School, the SAT School, all with the support from our terrific Homedale Foundation for Educational Excellence. Additional Promethean boards were installed at Village School, donated by the PSA. Thank you again to our amazing PSA. They've also been configuring Vivi devices at the high school, SATs, and Indian Hill schools for the upcoming Math Mobility Initiative, which the board may recall was also connected to this year's HFE gift. Also preparing Chromebooks for incoming ninth grade students and assessing the Chromebook fleet in grades K-8, and of course, providing technology support to all of these summer programs that are underway, as well as a regional Link It training. We hosted districts from around Monmouth County for a data summit with our partner Link It to better understand the platform and also take a deeper dive into our student achievement data. And finally, our Buildings and Grounds Department has overseen the successful completion of the lighting for the new turf field and is on track with extensive summer cleaning across the district. They're also preparing athletic fields for the upcoming practices and games. We have 33 days remaining until the start of the 24, sorry, just don't shoot the messenger. With 33 days remaining until the start of the 24-25 school year. So we are now really beginning to kind of shift our focus to now all the planning that we've been doing over the summer and starting to sort of project that out to our community. Community can expect a midsummer update from me tomorrow, as well as communications from the building principals with important information regarding schedules and upcoming events. We're looking forward to another amazing school year, but also enjoying the month of August.
I'm looking forward to it too. It's just ESY hasn't ended yet.
Right,
So I'm
right.
I'm still there working.
True. That's
I'm
true.
waiting for summer to start first.
God bless our special education
Dr.
teachers.
Moglia knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Mr. President, that concludes my report, which I respectfully submit into the record.
Thank you, Dr. Cascone. Do any board members have any questions on the report or questions for the superintendent? We'll move right into HIB reports, Dr. Cascone. HIB?
No report this evening, Mr. Paul.
All right, great. Thank you very much. So the next item on the agenda is open to the public for any questions or comments that you have on items that are formally listed on the agenda. So we'll open it to the public for agenda items only at this time. And there'll be a second public portion for anything you may have. Anything on the agenda? Going once, twice? Nothing in the back? All right, great. All right, so thank you very much. We're going to move right on to action items. These are items on the agenda. So what we'd like to do is move items 1 through 70 for consideration, and then item 71, very generous donation. I would ask board member in a moment, board member Lebecci, to please read that very kind, generous donation, and then we'll add 72. So if we could have a motion for items 1 through 70 and 72, would I be correct?
Move.
with that listing? Yes. Okay. Move. A second. Any discussion from any board members? Hearing none, may we have a roll call?
Mr. Wall,
Yes.
Mr. Damari,
Yes.
Mrs. DeSillo,
Yes.
Mr. Buckley,
Yes.
Mr. Lebecci,
Yes.
and Mrs. Lepresti.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much. And Vice President Damari, why don't you make that note publicly right now?
Yeah, Mr. Wall, if you allow, I just want to acknowledge Mr. McCauley, Mr. Sean McCauley, who's in attendance this evening. I'd like to just publicly thank Mr. McCauley, who has stepped in throughout the summer since Dr. Kokoda's departure and has been doing an outstanding job of keeping that planning and preparations moving forward. I want to thank him publicly for taking on the role of acting principal in the interim until such time that Dr. Harretts arrives. So thank you, Mr. McCauley. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Dr. Cascone. Yeah, the board appreciates that, leading us into the new school year for the high school with the transition, and we support you. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you for seamlessly integrating the work so we can keep things moving. Really appreciate it. That said, let's have, if we can, board member Lebecci, would you kindly read item number 71?
Thank you. Happy to do so. Acceptance of non-monetary donation from the Homedale Football Association and Touchdown Club. Resolved that the board accept with gratitude a non-monetary donation from the Homedale Football Association and Touchdown Club of a 32-foot trap chute to be used by the Homedale High School football team at a cost not to exceed $3,715.
Thank you very much. May we have a motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call,
What's a
please.
trap shoot?
So-
I played some football. I've never.
Well,
Mr.
Cutting
Wall,
edge.
Mr.
yes,
Wall,
thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Mr. Damari,
Yes, thank you.
Mrs. DeSillo,
Yes. Thank you very much.
Mr. Buckley,
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Lebecci,
Yes, thank you.
and Mrs. Lepresti.
Yes, thanks so much.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much. Any items for the board under old business? Hearing none. Any items under new business?
I have some old business. I met with Dr. Cascone this week with regards to the public relations or the potential hiring of a public relations firm. We'll be setting a meeting for the communication board or community relations board, sorry. Or what do you call it? The committee, not the board, you know. And we'll be setting that meeting for probably sometime next week or the week after, and we'll be interviewing some candidates. And then ultimately what we'll do is we'll figure out who's the finalist and then have them come and meet with the entire board and do a presentation, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. So just wanted to give you a quick update on that.
Thank you very much. Any other items under old business? Any items under new business for the board? Hearing none. I'd like to now open it up to questions and comments from the public on any item that you wish to speak about. The mic is open. The mic is yours. Like a big shout out to Charlotte Wall for coming with me today to engage in democracy. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe. Any items from the comment? Any guidance from the back? No? I'll get that later. All right. Thank you. Okay. So I believe that's it. That concludes the public portion. And so we're going to now start Buckley's 3-hour seminar on, what was the topic?
The trap shoot.
Okay.
The trap shoot, actually, I looked it up. We use Rubbermaid garbage cans in the 90s. That's a pretty sophisticated equipment they've got there.
So I want to thank everyone for participating today. If there's no other business to attend to, we'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move.
Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your summer. We'll see you soon. Take care. Thank you. Bye.